The ongoing saga of Jim's flame liquor engine. Now I'm sure some of my critics will have something to say about what I'm going to tell you. I attempted to heat up the wheel and braze it, but as you can see, the wheel got blue. It didn't get hot enough to actually braze, unfortunately. So what I had to do, had to tap and drill it. Now you notice the little screw in there, right? That didn't start out life that short. No, it didn't. So I had to adapt it to fit that by cutting it. Now, when you're cutting a screw, you think, well, that's pretty simple. Use a hacksaw, cut it short, and then use it. No. If you want it to work easily and nicely, I'll show you what you do. Here is your screw, the length that originally was when I started. Okay? The length that it actually is now would be not even that. Okay. About that short. You see where the nut ends? That's where the length of the screw is. So what I do with something like this is I'll take it, I'll use a hacksaw, and I'll cut this end off behind the, or in front of the nut, you see. So when the time comes, it's been cut, it's going to be a rough edge. You take your file and you sand it, sort of a dome shape around this way. Take it down so the threads are like almost even with the metal at the top. And then you take and you undo the nut. Once you undo the nut, you'll start to cut the threads and repair the threads on its way off. Once you're done that, you'll find you have a bolt or a screw that works really just right. Less hassle, much nicer job. Anyway, I got a whole bunch of things I got to do to that flame liquor engine now. I've got to change the whole base. Reconstructing the whole base. Everything's going to be changed. So what you saw earlier isn't going to happen anymore. So basically a whole reconstruction. The only thing I'm not going to reconstruct is the piston and the liner, or I should say the cylinder. I'm sure I'll have critics saying that I should do that, but I'm not going to. Thanks for listening.